Welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the worldwide gameplay reveal for Far Cry 6. I have my suspicions about this game. I'm on the fence with it. I'll be picking it up definitely, but I mean in terms of how it's going to play, I'm on the fence because we had Far Cry Primal, which was completely off the actual path of this franchise. We had Far Cry 4, and I play these games for the co-op experience. I'm really hoping Far Cry 6 is co-op. Far Cry 4 had you split about halfway into the game and it said you have to do a certain part single player. Then we had Far Cry 5, and I did an entire playthrough with Pete on that. And there were just a lot of mechanics in the game that never made sense for co-op play. Then we had New Dawn, which was just a smaller reskin of Far Cry 5. So I'm hoping, I believe this is a major installment in the franchise. So I'm hoping this comes out, and I don't care what it looks like or anything like that. I just want it to play good. That's all I ever want with a game. I have seen a little part of this because, I started recording this and realised that I had my PC audio muted. Whoops. But I'm going to go through it again. There is a trailer that plays with music. I'll be skipping that. We're going to jump straight into the footage of, I believe it's the narrative director, actually talking about what's going on. And then I believe we get to see some gameplay after. So what we're going to do is jump straight into it. Okay, here we go. This is where it all starts.
Hi there, I'm Navid Khavari, narrative director of Far Cry 6, and I'm so excited to represent our team and finally show you our game in action. With Far Cry 6, we're going to throw you into our most ambitious open world yet, Yara, an island deep in the heart of the
It does look
Caribbean,
really good.
filled with rich, tropical ecosystems alongside decaying urban landscapes. Yara is an island of contrasts. Isolated and frozen in time, for over 50 years after a violent revolution cut it off from the rest of the world, it now finds itself on the verge of collapse. Last year, we introduced you to Yara's Presidente, Anton Castillo, with an amazing performance by Giancarlo Esposito.
A Castillo must be a lion, for Yara is full of lambs.
The reception we've had to Anton and Diego has been incredible, and we're just getting started. Anton is a man hell-bent on returning Yara to his idea of its former glory. And while his motivations are far more complex than they seem, the cost of his vision will be paid in blood.
If a dog refuses to break, then we must put them down.
To achieve his dream for Yara and his son Diego, Anton has clamped down on freedoms, instituted brutal social reforms, and cast anyone who speaks out against him into forced labor. His oppression of the Yaran people has pushed the island to the brink of revolution.
When tyranny is law, revolution is order.
Yara, once considered a jewel of the Caribbean, is now a powder keg. And you are the match. Your name is Danny Rojas, and you'll experience the revolution through Danny's eyes right from the beginning. Born and raised in Yara's capital city, you're a young military dropout who wants nothing to do with Anton or the revolution. You just want to get the hell out of Yara. But once you're face to face with Anton's brutality, you realize that the only chance to live free is to lead an army of guerrillas into a new revolution, with the very soul of the island at stake.
And I need you here with us, man.
At the start of your journey, you'll get to pick your identity and customize your look while you navigate the ranks of the guerrilla movement. Every aspect of the game has been developed with the goal to make you feel like a guerrilla fighter, battling an asymmetric war against Anton and his army. The guerrilla fantasy is all about making one guerrilla feel like 1,000. Embracing this was at the core of how we crafted our gameplay, our world, and the characters you'll meet along the way. In Yara, you'll find other guerrillas, black market dealers, and everyday Yarans who each have their own reasons for joining the cause, including our friendly guerrilla Juan Cortez, a master of invention, an architect of revolution. He's our guerrilla teacher.
Flamethrowers. Oh, flamethrowers!
And class starts now.
Okay, here we go. I really hope they have the fire spread they had in previous Far Cry games. I think it was Far Cry 2 that fire spread was insane.
The guerrilleros' revolution never ends. Always another war, another cantina, another ugly bartender.
Juan Cortez.
What do you think gave it away, Wapo?
This is a fucking waste
Ooh.
of time.
Can you whistle?
Who's that little dude?
What?
Nah, you can't whistle.
Wait.
Not bad, Danny. But we're just getting started.
Can we actually have a companion crocodile?
Guerrilla is a hidden guerrilla.
Muerto el perro, se acabó la rabia.
We lead our operations in secret camps across the country. Here, guerrillas live, train,
Oh no.
and plan.
Oh no, not dice games.
Go in, grab our people, kill whoever gets in our way.
By smuggling in supplies, you'll add some piss and fire to our movement.
You got that right.
Camp chef, black market dealers, these safe
Whoa, the weapons.
everything a guerrilla needs. Even
Oh, the vehicles.
You're gonna love it, Danny. Rule number 2. A good guerrilla masters their environment. This land is your home, Danny. I'm sure you know every inch of it.
It looks like a nice open world.
Jungles, postcard shorelines, dead-end towns, and our friendly capital city. How you get around is up to you.
Wait, you can ride horses.
If you want to play it safe,
Oh dear.
take our secret paths carved in the dirt of old revolutions. Hola, Danny.
Secret paths. Are they gonna have secret things?
Operate in plain sight of Castillo's assholes. Go ahead and hide your weapons to blend in. Bribes,
What do you got?
sabotage, interceptions. You don't always need to be a loudmouth, Danny.
Christmas trees? Do you even grow those here?
Mexicans pay crazy money for this. How you think El Presidente funded Maria's new face?
Okay. Go through.
Fair enough.
Rule number 3. Fucked up situations call for fucked up solutions.
Hey, he's not here.
You expected reinforcements? I got news for you. You're an army of one against an army of thousands.
You're an army of one. No.
It's real.
Co-op.
We make use of whatever we have. We call that resolver.
Look at them
That means
weapons.
absolutely everything from sardine cans, goddamn batteries, to old motorcycle engines has been built into equipment.
Whoa. Oh, look at that.
And some very
I want to play just for the weaponry.
deadly weapons.
Please don't have copyright on that, Ubisoft, please. No, 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 no. Let's
We're
just.
fucking talking.
You can't hear the song.
The Supremo backpacks, handcrafted by yours.
Look at that.
Each one will make you feel and fight with the power of a goddamn guerrilla army.
I want to do that. That's what I want to do. That mortar backpack. That artillery strike.
You and I both know.
Whoa, look at the crocs.
For a guerrilla,
I want a pet croc.
Advance rush of an ambush, the taste of sweet victory after you freed your people from tyrants. It's
What is that? Looks like a fireworks launcher.
It's fun.
But is that the whole gameplay?
oh, and the final rule:
Oh, okay.
a good guerrilla always brings a friend along.
Hey, look at him.
Morals.
He looks happy. October 7th. A lot of people were saying there
So there
wasn't
you
a
have it.
release
Far
date.
Cry 6 will be available on October 7th on PC and consoles.
Don't
We
delay
hope
it.
you enjoyed this first glimpse of gameplay. We have a lot more coming soon that we can't wait to share with you. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
Is that it? There we go. That's literally out in 4 months' time, providing they don't delay it again, because it's already had a delay, hasn't it? From what we can see, we have to bear in mind, it's all been specifically picked out to show the players to get them hyped. It's a hype builder, as every company does. But the weaponry itself does look good, and I love the line. I don't know if I'm going to quote it perfectly, but I think it was, for every fucked up situation, like, it requires a fucked up solution. I absolutely love that line. But yeah, the weaponry, the pet croc, the little doggy, just, it looks like it's full on, like, action packed, and like graphically looks alright, but we do need to hope that this comes out in a polished state. We need to hope it's not got like time savers and stuff in it. I know that's not really part of the Far Cry franchise, but it's Ubisoft. And I'm really hoping the press part of their like company let me get early hands on with it. Because I am a part of their press, although after Watch Dogs, I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn me down or ignore me. But so far, from what we've seen, this reveal itself was quite good. I'm really hoping it's co-op. I'm hoping it's got they've actually focused on the co-op mechanics if it is, because as I said at the start, Far Cry 5, a lot of the mechanics just didn't make sense for co-op play. And I know that some games are designed for single player and they just add in co-op and don't change anything so that it works properly with co-op. They add it there to kind of encourage people to buy it and play with their friends and stuff. But I mean, all the previous Far Cry's, like the major ones, have all been co-op, so hopefully this is the same. And all we're going to have to do from like now is just keep an eye on the game and then wait for its release on October the 7th. I'm looking forward to it. I have done with every previous Far Cry game. Even if it is single player, I'll still play it. So let's just hope that we don't have to wait too much longer to see more of the game. I'm talking like a month or two or something like that. I don't mean like, oh, I want to see another gameplay trailer in like a week's time. But yeah, looking good so far. We just got to hope, because I do not care about graphics and stuff. I just want the games to be polished. I want that entertainment factor, because games are designed, or they're supposed to be designed to be fun. And if the game comes out and it's a buggy mess, it's not going to be fun, not going to be worth the money, and all that sort of stuff. But what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it.